Now, you've done a lot of different modeling, right?
Yeah.
Print ads, magazines, clothing lines,
Yeah.
including being a Danier leather model. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So tell me how that happened.
Okay, so I know, you know that Danier actually went bankrupt at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had, I think someone had bought over the company and then decided to rebrand everything. And then photographer Gucci actually had reached out to me if I was interested.
Nice.
So then I was like, yeah, like, submit me, I'm down. And then I got the part. And then I went to the Danier store, I did my fitting, and then I did the shoot. I was so excited. Are you kidding me? Because I'm actually a big fan of Danier leather.
Yeah, me too.
Because they actually have nice stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes, like, like this is amazing.
Yeah. Do you get free leathers and stuff?
You know what? They did give me like a good discount. But like I never went back to the store after that. Like I had bought some stuff when I was there, and then that was it. Like, I don't know, like how much shit do I need? Bro, I need like a whole nother house. I have like 3 closets. No, seriously, I'm taking over the whole house.
Yeah.
Like it's bad. I have a shopping problem.
So even with the modeling stuff, right?
Yeah.
What do you think was one of the most exciting sets that you've been on where you're like, wow, I can't believe I'm shooting for these people?
Most exciting sets. Well, obviously probably the Drake one. You know, that was definitely like a sick time, obviously, because that was like my first time like being on, you know, like being on a big set. You know, and like, you know, seeing Drake in person was cool, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when I just started out. That was like when I first started out. So it's like, yo, it's like I just started from all the way up here,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Which was cool. That was a good experience. Though regardless, even though the video didn't come out, it's okay.
Oh, you
It's
still
all
got,
right.
you got to collect data, as I said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
Yeah. And then you dropped your first song in 2018, Wine Up.
You wanna see, why don't you come in right?
Right? And then shortly after 2019, I think around February,
Yeah.
you had a Brown Guy Made It video, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Brown Guy. He's
Yeah.
We Love Hip Hop alumni. Now, how did you get it on Vivo right away? Like, it's your first music video.
Don't kill me.
Yeah.
So I did Wine Up for this producer located in Jamaica, Kingston. So his name is Cornelius Records. So like, honestly, that's even a crazy story. We actually, you know what? I was looking at the TV one day and it was on the Jamaica station. And I saw this artist. It was Savage, a Jamaican dancehall artist. And I was like, wow, like who is this guy? You know, bleach out, you know, he has the whole look. And I was like, yo, who made this song, you know? And then I'm like, yo, I gotta find this artist.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I went on Instagram and then I found the producer. And then me and the producer ended up like, you know, we got in touch and like we kept in contact for years. Then one day I was like, yo, like I wanna do music.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, anytime, like just tell me when. He's like, here's the beats, pick which one you want. And then I picked that same beat. I'm like, this is a sick beat, you know? Then, you know, I wrote it in my room, I recorded it, I sent it off to him. And, you know, like, you know, I didn't really know much about the whole music thing. The next thing you know, I send it off to him. All of a sudden, it's playing on the radio station in Jamaica. I was like, oh my God, like, yo, what? And strip clubs? I was like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, I gotta go to Jamaica. I wanna see some strippers dance to my song.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like, did you always want to do music? Like, was that always like a thing in the back of your mind?
I always wanted to do music. I thought about music before modeling.
Really?
Yeah, I did. But I'm like, you know what? What's a smarter idea is let me start with modeling first, build my fan base, and then jump to music. So then it won't be so hard for me to, you know, really promote my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm thinking about it on a marketing term. I'm really into marketing.
It wouldn't be like you would have like I was just saying, you're collecting data from all that other stuff.
Oh yeah, I collect so much data.
Yeah. So do you think it's more difficult to do the modeling or the music?
Honestly, I don't know. It's not really difficult to do anything.
Because you
I'm
gotta
so
understand,
used to this.
with music, there's a different dynamic when you put out a song and then you're like, I hope the people like it and I get the
Yeah.
views and the streams and stuff like
Yeah.
that. In comparison to, I'm booked for a job, I know I'm getting paid to do the job.
True.
So there's a different kind of pressure. Do you feel it,
Yeah.
or is it just like, whatever, I'm just gonna be free with it?
Kind of both. Like I'm pretty free with it, and then at the same time, it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's still a pretty new experience.
You know, like I'm still learning. I'm still a new artist, right? But you know, like from doing all these music videos, you know, come on, like I've done over 200 music videos.
Crazy.
Like, oh my God, I've done so much.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, every time being on sets and being in the studio with other artists, it's like, same time you said, taking data,
yeah,
collecting data.
Yeah.
I'm collecting data.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, okay, you know, learning from other artists, you know, has really helped me a lot, because it's like when it's my turn and my time to go do music, it won't be so hard for me. You know, it's like, okay, I know I want proper quality. I have to have quality work, you know, especially with my music, have everything properly done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be half-assed with it. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to put my all into it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to just be just an ordinary artist.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure y'all remember me.
Yeah.
In all different markets. I don't care.
And let me ask you, even with, and like just to go back to modeling for just a quick second,
Yeah.
right? Because you have been in the modeling game for real, like being in print ads and like with the Danier
Yeah.
stuff that we spoke about and stuff.
Yeah.
But like there's been a real rise in what they call quote unquote Instagram models,
Yeah.
right? So what are your views on that? Do you think that a lot of those women are real models, or do you have to like have done like real photo shoots to be a model?
Like, I think it's fine to be just an Instagram model, because I mean, like at the end of the day, people are on Instagram to look at photos, right? And like if people, like, you know, like if people see a hot girl, come on, they're gonna like look at that shit.
Yeah.
You can really build a solid fan base on Instagram. Social media is very important. Even me, I've built a solid platform on social media, right? And it doesn't matter if you're a real model or Instagram model, because at the end of the day, once you have that fan base on Instagram or whatever, I mean, like, yo, you could always get companies to send you out stuff, promote. There's so much you could do with that, even just being an Instagram model.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
So
And even like with you,
doesn't even matter.
yeah, no, that's real
Yeah.
jewels that you just dropped on us right there, because
Yeah.
a lot of times I feel there's a separation between like I
Yeah.
guess the two, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
where like, you know, people in your line are like, those aren't real models. They just
Yeah.
take pictures on the gram. And it's
Yo,
like,
it doesn't matter. For me, I'm like, yo, that doesn't even matter. Yo, if you have your fan base, yo, that's all you need. You can make money off of that.
yeah, no.
Once you make your money, do you really give a shit? Hell to the no.
No.
For real.
I rate that. That's dope.
Yeah, it's
That's dope.
true.
That's dope.
Like, what's the difference? Okay, you're on Instagram. Shit, like, I don't know. I don't really see much of a difference.
Even with navigating through this industry, entertainment industry, right? You've dealt with like, you've seen like so many different movie sets, like, or, you know, photo shoots, music videos. Have you ever had to deal with what they call like the Me Too situations?
Like when it comes to shooting and dealing with all that, like have
Yeah,
you ever had
like-
like a creep try to like
Yeah,
holler
like
at me?
you pop up at
To be
a
honest-
video shoot, and then like even like with your own music.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. To be honest, not really. Like when I work with okay, first of all, I'm really picky of who I work with, right? And if I'm working with somebody, I'm gonna look at so much shit. You know?
Yeah.
Cause same time it's like, you know, obviously I gotta protect myself. Same time, right?
Yeah.
I'm a chick. So honestly, I've never been in a bad situation, knock on wood. Never been in a bad situation like that when it comes when it comes to my modeling stuff or even being on like sets. Like, yeah, sometimes like, you know, I'll have rappers or whatever hit on me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's different, but no one has ever been like pushy about it. You know, I keep it really, no one has been really aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, I keep my shit really professional.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most times when I'm on set, it's like, yo, I come here, I do my job, and friggin' leave. You know, I'm all about that paper. Once I get my money, I'm out of here.
Out of here.
Gone like a light. For real.
And even like as far as like staying on the safety aspect of it, because we live in Toronto. It's a crazy fucking city.
Yo.
Right?
Crazy.
You know that with the modeling and everything like that, you have to be careful because the city's crazy.
Yeah.
And I've asked this question to our guest on the We Love Hip Hop podcast. You know, our other show, 6 Views Uncut. This is a recurring question that we ask.
Yeah.
What do you think that we can do to bring down some of the gun violence that's happening out here?
Jesus Christ. What I think
let me emphasize, bring it down, because I always say we can't completely stop it. Like, obviously people are going to have conflicts sometimes, but what can we do to bring it down?
To bring it down, in my personal opinion, shit, like that's a very, very good question, because seriously, the gun violence is serious out here. Because honestly, I've been to 2 shootings within a month. I still have a bullet hole.
You weren't been to the shootings. You were at a place where shootings happened. I still have
a bullet hole on the front of my car.
Wow.
I still got to get that fixed. Thanks, shooter. I hope you see this. I have to go get this shit friggin' fixed.
That's crazy.
For real.
So what can we do to bring it down? What do you think that we can do to bring it down?
At the end of the day, I feel like it has a lot to do with social media. I feel like social media has a lot to do with that. And the music we listen to. I know it sucks. Like, people want to hear that shit, but at the same time, it's not good for you. Like, what you put in the atmosphere is just like, you know, people listen to that. People take... Like, you know, people really put that in their head. You know, a lot of people are talking about guns and violence and all this shit. Like, yo, talk about something positive. You know?
Yeah.
So I feel like the music and what you put on social media is very important.
It's true.
You know, it definitely has a big impact on the way we think. You know?
Yeah.
Especially with younger kids. Imagine you have younger kids. They're listening to this type of stuff. Like, they're not going to know any better. And, you know, like, back in the day, it's like, you know, because I also feel like a lot of people nowadays are so into drugs. You know, like, back in the day, it was all about selling drugs and making money and never doing it. You know, it was all about making money. Yeah. And now it's like, the music is like, okay, like, you know, they try to make it seem like doing drugs is cool.
Pop Molly, drink lean.
Yeah, like, no, it was never about that.
Yeah.
Like, me, I listen to real hip hop. I love real hip hop. Real hip hop don't tell you to go do drugs. You know? Yeah. I'm not dissing nobody, but like...
No, it also plays a factor. It definitely... It's something that other guests have brought up as an answer as well. You know what I mean? Social media, the drugs, all those different things.
Yeah.
All play a factor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, people have talked about community centers and different things coming back up. But all those different things, when you combine them together, will definitely help to bring down the gun violence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like rappers are making it seem like it's cool to have guns and drugs and doing all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a good impact.
Yeah. So with everything that we've discussed today, we've gotten to talk about the Danier leather deal, you know, shady agencies, you know, Drake video shoots, right?
Yeah.
What do you got coming up next? I know you got a clothing line that you told me about you got in the works. Like, what you got coming up next that you want the people to know about?
Okay, well, my clothing line. So my clothing line is basically gonna have pieces of like my work and my image. So like, I'm creating like art. So on the t-shirts and sweaters and everything that I'm creating is gonna have pictures of me, but like in a very artistic way.
Nice.
Right? So I'm pretty much selling my image, in art form.
And you got Bad Gal Some that's out right now.
Hot gal
Or
something.
Hot Gal Some, my bad.
Bad gal something.
Nice and clean and my body not cranny. My clothes fit good and the top of patani. Them can't manage.
That's funny because I was considering naming it Bad Gal something.
Okay. So you got that out right now. That's on all streaming platforms as well as like on YouTube,
It's on,
stuff like that.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Like it's pretty much on all distribution right now. And on my Vivo. Aneesa Badsaw Vivo.
Yeah. So give the people your social medias.
Okay.
Let the people know where they can find you, where they can find all your content, and any last words that you might, actually before you do that, let me do this. Okay. Give me one piece of advice that you can give to like young women coming up in the game right now, because, you've been doing a lot of stuff in front of the camera and you've gotten to like what we've called as the phrase of this interview, collect a lot of data.
Yeah.
So what can you do to like, what can you give to the young girls out there who are trying to get into the game, whether it's modeling or music?
Is this recording?
Yeah.
Okay. I always say this. The best advice I can give females all around is to always keep your head up and know what you're doing. Like you can't trust everybody. Sometimes you just have to learn yourself and figure it out.
Yeah.
It's good to do your own research and learn everything. It's not a bad thing to start off managing your own self, because trust me, you will learn so much and no one will take advantage of you in that way. So like for me, like that's very important.
Yeah. That's dope. I really appreciate that. And the ladies who watch our channel will appreciate that as well. So again, Aneesa, thank you so much. Let's get to the social medias and the content. Let the people know where to find you social media wise and where they can find your content.
Okay. Social media, my Instagram is Aneesa Badsaw.
Hey.
My Snapchat recently got deleted.
Damn.
Because I posted about OnlyFans. So it got deleted. So I had to recreate another OnlyFans. Oh my God. I had to recreate another Snapchat. So I know.
So are you into the OnlyFans thing? You got an OnlyFans popping?
Yes, I have OnlyFans.
What can we find on Aneesa Badshaw's OnlyFans?
Who knows? One way to find out.
Subscribe. Jeez.
Yeah. So my Snapchat name is Aneesa.Badsaw. YouTube, Aneesa Badsaw. Vivo is Aneesa. Oh my God. Did I just say my fucking name wrong? Vivo is Aneesa Badsaw Vivo. Pretty much everything you'll find me under Aneesa Badsaw.
Just Google her.
Yeah, honestly, just Google me. You'll find literally everything. You'll find my website. You'll find all my platforms.
Hey, I did. Yo, Aneesa, thank you so much for doing this.
All right, no problem.
Make sure to subscribe, like. Another 6 views interview just went down. Another one in the books. Aneesa Badsaw, my bad. I'm fucking up the names here.
Oh my God, we be fucking up.
Very dope episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, holler at me on all social media platforms. Friday Ricky Dred. I'm out. Ciao.
Hey, peace.